It doesn't matter what they say, Trump said as a reporter directed a question to his special envoy Steve Witkoff during Monday's marathon cabinet meeting about the Russia-Ukraine war. Everybody's posturing, he added, using an expletive to describe it. According to Associated Press, Russia's top diplomat, Sergey Lavrov, made it clear last week that Russian President Vladimir Putin won't meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy until the Ukrainians agree to some of Moscow's long-standing demands to end the conflict. Lavrov's comments came after Trump earlier in the week declared a breakthrough in the conflict, saying that he was arranging for Putin and Zelensky to meet. Trump, after intercepting the question for Witkoff, then turned to his envoy and asked if he had a different answer to offer. Witkoff added, "I agree with you, sir." Trump also denied weaponizing the government against his political opponents when asked if his administration was using the government to target his political opponents given his attempt to oust a Federal Reserve governor over alleged mortgage fraud. Trump bristled. "No," he said, adding of mortgage records, "they're public." The president then chastised reporters for not digging into accusations of mortgage fraud, saying, "If you did your job properly, we wouldn't have problems like Lisa Cook." Trump frequently decries the administration of his predecessor, Democrat Joe Biden, for using his government to unfairly prosecute conservatives. But Trump is attempting to fire Cook over allegations of mortgage fraud that haven't been proven.
You have spoken out very strongly for a long time about what you see as the weaponization of government. Is your administration weaponizing government by digging into the mortgage records of officials?
No, they're public. I mean, you can find out those records. You can go check out the records yourself. And you should be doing that job, actually. You wouldn't do that because that's not the kind of reporter you are. But you should be doing that job. I shouldn't have to be doing it. If you did your job properly, we wouldn't have problems like Lisa Cook.
I have a question for Steve Witkoff, if I may.
Yeah.
This past weekend, Sergey Lavrov was saying that Putin will not sign a peace deal with Zelensky because Russia views him as illegitimate. I'm just wondering if the Russians have been relaying this to your team, if they view Zelensky, as a leader worth signing a peace deal with. If they will.
Doesn't matter what they say. Steve can answer, but I can answer too. Doesn't matter what they say. Everybody's posturing. It's all bullshit, okay? Everybody's posturing. Steve, do you have a different answer?
I agree with you, sir.
Governor Pritzker said yesterday that at a press conference that he would encourage nonviolent resistance to the National Guard if they were sent to Chicago. What's your response to that?
He said what?
That he would encourage nonviolent resistance if the National Guard is sent to Chicago.
Look, this guy doesn't know what resistance is or nonviolent resistance is. He's a bad politician. It's amazing. I mean, if he didn't have the money, he wouldn't get any votes because there's no compelling reason to vote for him. The guy's a major loser. But it would be nice if he would call me. I would change my mind immediately. He said, because everybody knows Chicago is a hellhole right now. Everybody knows it. It's not like he's saying, Chicago has much better numbers, right? Well, what's much better? You mean 100 people are going to be murdered? It's going to be much more than that. So I would have much more respect for Pritzker if he'd call me up and say, I have a problem, can you help me fix it? I would be so happy to do it. And I hope, just in finishing, I hope that Illinois, I hope that New York, I hope that California. You have an incompetent governor in California, Gavin. I know him very well. He's incompetent. He's a nice guy, looks good. Hi, everybody, how you doing? He's got some strange hand action going. I don't know what the hell his problem is. It's a little weird, to be honest. There's a little something shaky going on there. But, all he has to do is call me and say, we have the Olympics coming up. We want to make it really good and safe. And I'll put some really good, great American patriots in there, and you won't have any problems. Don't forget, it's loaded up with some stone-cold killers, some really bad people, some people that were just born to be bad. They're criminals, bad criminals, dangerous. And we can solve the problem for them very quickly. You have a very talented group of people. They get along, they work along together. And there's something really nice about just, the openness of what we're doing. It's government. It's an open government. That's what we are. And we haven't made too many mistakes. Maybe we'll, but we haven't made too many mistakes. We've called it right.
A towering wall of dust rolled through Metro Phoenix on Monday with storms that left tens of thousands of people without power and delayed flights at the city airport. According to Associated Press, more than 55,000 people were without power in Arizona, most of whom were in Maricopa County, which includes Phoenix, according to PowerOutage.us. Aerial footage of the dust storm in Pinal County was captured by ABC 15 Arizona. Motorists hurried home through strong winds and rain as the dust storm approached. Commonly referred to as a haboob, it can make driving on roads nearly impossible. Departures from the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport were delayed on average about an hour and a half due to thunderstorms, according to the Federal Aviation Administration.